Now see today's problem. A and B are in partnership sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. Their balance sheet is given. This is an important problem. Lot of adjustments and complications are there in this problem. See the balance sheet. In liability side, workmen compensation reserve, investment fluctuation reserve, employees provident fund, etc. are given. And in asset side also, advertisement suspense account is given with other assets. On 1st April 2018, they agreed to take C as a partner to increase the capital base of the firm under the following terms. First, A will sacrifice 1/3 of his share while B sacrifices 1/10 from his share in favor of C. Read the sentence carefully. From this sentence, we have to calculate new profit sharing ratio and sacrifice ratio of A and B. They told us that A will sacrifice 1/3 of his share, means 1/3 of his old share, and B sacrifices 1/10 from his share. 1/10 from his share means B is sacrificing his old ratio minus 1/10 in favor of Mr. C. There is a difference between these two items regarding A and B. Second is C's loan will be converted into its capital. In the balance sheet, C's loan is given 1,50,000. We have to convert it into his capital account. Loan is given 1,50,000. We have to convert it into his capital account. It means we have to cancel the loan account and it will be converted into his capital. It means he is not bringing any cash for capital. Third is C brings rupees 60,000 of his share of goodwill in cash. From firm's goodwill, we have to calculate C's share of goodwill, and from his share of goodwill, he is bringing only 60% amount in cash for goodwill. In fourth adjustment, they told us to calculate goodwill. So we have to make valuation of goodwill using the super profit method, as normal profit etc. are given. Then in fifth adjustment, they told us to revalue assets and liabilities. In sixth adjustment also, we have to make revaluation. And in seventh adjustment, they told us to adjust capital accounts of the partners on the basis of their profit sharing ratio, and any excess or deficiency to be adjusted by payment or receipt of amount. Means if there is an excess cash of any partner, he will take away the cash, and if there is deficiency, he will bring more cash into the business. So we have to make adjustment of capital, and they told us to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account, and the balance sheet. Okay, so let us start. First, we will make calculation of new profit sharing ratio and sacrifice ratio. A and B are old partners, and their old ratio is given in the problem 3:2, that is 3/5 and 2/5. Now see the problem. They told us that A sacrifices 1/3 of his share. See the problem. A will sacrifice 1/3 of his share. So A sacrifices 1/3 of his share. A sacrifices 1/3 of his share. It means A's sacrifice is equal to his share, that is 3/5 into 1/3, is equal to 3/15, that is 3 1s are 3, 3 5s are 15, that is 1/5. Okay, so A's sacrifice is 1/5. Now we will calculate A's new share. Therefore A's new share is equal to his old share minus his sacrifice. Therefore old share is 3/5 minus his sacrifice is 1/5. So his new share will be 2/5. Okay. A's new share will be 2 upon 5. A's new share. Now we will see B's sacrifice. They told us that B sacrifices 1/10 from his share in favor of C. B sacrifices 1/10 from his share. See, the word is from his share, not of his share. Means B's sacrifice is 1/10 only. Okay, so B's sacrifice, therefore B's sacrifice is equal to 1 upon 10. Therefore B's new ratio is equal to old minus sacrifice, that is his old ratio is 2 upon 5, it is given here, minus his sacrifice is 1 upon 10 is equal to 10 2s are 20 minus 5 1s are 5 divided by 10 5s are 50 is equal to 15 upon 50 is equal to 5 3s are 15 and 5 10s are 50. So 3 upon 10. B's new ratio is 3 upon 10. A's new ratio is 2 upon 5. Okay. Now the new partner C. C's share is equal to A's sacrifice plus B's sacrifice. So A's sacrifice is 1 upon 5 plus B's sacrifice is 1 upon 10 is equal to 10 ones are 10 plus 5 ones are 5 divided by 10 5s are 50 is equal to 15 upon 50, that is 3 upon 10. C's share 3 upon 10. So now therefore new PSR is equal to C. New PSR is equal to A's new share 2 upon 5, B's new share 3 upon 10, C's new share 3 upon 10. So 2 upon 5 is to 3 upon 10 is to 3 upon 10. We will make this denominator 10. So 5 into 2. So 2 into 2 is to 3 upon 10. 3 upon 10. So is equal to 4 upon 10, 3 upon 10 and 3 upon 10. That is 4 is to 3 is to 3. Okay. This is the new profit sharing ratio of 3 partners, that is A, B and C. And now sacrifice ratio. Sacrifice ratio of A and B is equal to A's sacrifice is 1 upon 5 and B's sacrifice is 1 upon 10. So by making the denominators same, it will be 2 is to 1. So A and B's sacrifice ratio will be 2 is to 1. Now we will make calculation of goodwill. See the fourth adjustment. Goodwill is to be valued at 2 years purchase of super profit of last 3 completed years. It means we have to use super profit method. Profits for last 3 years were given 2,40,000, 4,65,000 and 6,90,000. First we have to calculate total profit. So total profit is equal to 2,40,000 plus 4,65,000 plus 6,90,000. So the total will be 13,95,000. Now average profit, we have to calculate average profit. Average profit is equal to total profit divided by number of years, that is 3. So the answer will be 4,65,000. So average profit is 4,65,000. In the problem, normal profit is given. Therefore, normal profit is equal to given 3,15,000. 3,15,000. Now we will calculate super profit. Super profit is equal to average profit minus normal profit. Therefore, 4,65,000 minus 3,15,000. 3,15,000, and the answer is 1,50,000. 1,50,000. Okay. Now, therefore, firm's goodwill is equal to super profit into number of years purchase. Therefore, super profit we have calculated 1,50,000, and see in the problem they have given 2 years purchase. So into 2, so firm's goodwill will be rupees 3 lakhs. Now we will calculate C's share of goodwill. C's share of goodwill is equal to firm's goodwill into C's share. Firm's goodwill 3 lakhs into C's share, we have calculated 3 upon 10, so is equal to 90,000. 3 3s are 9, so C's goodwill 90,000. Now they told us in the problem that see the third adjustment, C brings 60% of his share of goodwill in cash. So therefore C brings 60% in cash, that is 90,000 into 60%, which will be 54,000. So C is bringing in cash rupees 54,000, and remaining amount, that is 90,000 minus 54,000 is equal to 36,000. We have to adjust 36,000 amount by passing the entry. We know that is C's current account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account. Therefore, for 36,000, the entry will be C's current account debit 36,000 to A's capital account to B's capital account, that is 24,000 and 12,000. Adjustment of the amount not paid by C from his share of goodwill, that is rupees 36,000 we have adjusted. Okay, so we will pass journal entry for 54,000 that he is bringing in cash, so bank account debit to goodwill premium 54,000, and then we will make the next entry in capital account, that is credit side of capital account, buy goodwill premium distribution of 54,000, that will be rupees 36,000 and 18,000 in 2:1 ratio, and then remaining amount we will adjust by passing this entry. Okay, now the last working note, I think, adjustment of capital. See the second adjustment, they told us that C's loan will be converted into his capital. C's loan given in the balance sheet is rupees 1,50,000, means C's capital is equal to 1,50,000 in future for his 3/10 share. Okay, therefore total capital of the firm is equal to 1,50,000 into 10/3 is equal to rupees 5 lakhs. Total capital of the firm is equal to rupees 5 lakhs. Therefore, A's capital means A's new capital means in the new firm is equal to 5 lakhs into his share, that is 4/10, is equal to 2 lakhs. A's new capital will be 2 lakhs and B's new capital is equal to B's new capital is equal to 5 lakhs into his share, that is 3/10, is equal to 1,50,000. So C's capital 1,50,000, A's capital 2 lakhs and B's capital 1,50,000. In this way we have to make adjustment of capital. See, now we will prepare ledger accounts. I have prepared revaluation account, partners capital account, bank account additionally, and balance sheet of the reconstituted firm as on 1st April 2018. Okay, now we will first transfer the items from the balance sheet to their respective places. See the liability side of the balance sheet given in the problem. A's capital and B's capital is given 88,000 and 1,27,000. So we will transfer it in partners capital account credit side by balance brought down 88,000 and 1,27,000 dash in C's column. Then whether we will see whether there is general reserve or not. No, there is no general reserve. Second item is workmen compensation reserve rupees 10,000. So we will see whether there is any adjustment on workmen compensation reserve. Let us see. Yes, there is an adjustment. Claim on account of workmen compensation is rupees 5,000. It means on workmen compensation they have a claim of rupees 5,000. So we will transfer this claim in the balance sheet liability side. Workmen compensation claim which is given in the problem in the adjustment rupees 5,000. Now see the balance sheet amount. Balance sheet amount is, that is workmen compensation reserve amount is 10,000. As the claim is rupees 5,000 were transferred in liability side, we have remaining rupees 5,000 in workmen compensation reserve. So we will transfer this remaining amount in capital account and distribute between the old partners in their old ratio. So by workmen compensation reserve rupees 5,000 were to distribute between the partners. So it will be 3,000 and 2,000 and dash. Now see the next item, that is investment fluctuation reserve. Investment fluctuation reserve is of rupees 5,000 and see in adjustment, there is no adjustment on investment, but see the asset side. Investments original amount of rupees 25,000, and they told us that market value is rupees 22,500. It means there is reduction in the value by rupees 2,500, and we will use the investment fluctuation reserve to adjust this reduction. Investment fluctuation reserve is rupees 5,000. We will adjust rupees 2,500 from that, and remaining, still there are remaining rupees 2,500 in investment fluctuation reserve. So we will transfer this remaining amount to partners capital account credit side. So by investment fluctuation reserve, we have 2,500, we have to distribute it between the old partners in their old ratio. So 1,500 and 1,000 will be the distribution. Now we will write down in asset side. See the asset side. Here we will write investment rupees 22,500, and there will not be investment fluctuation reserve in the new balance sheet, because we have adjusted 2,500 in revaluation of investment, and remaining 2,500 we have distributed between the old partners in their old ratio. Okay, now see the next item. Employees provident fund is given rupees 5,000. We have to transfer it in the new balance sheet as it is. EPF, employees provident fund, that is rupees 5,000. So now the next item in the balance sheet, liability side, seize loan account, rupees 1,50,000. Now see the adjustment. In adjustment, they told us that seized loan account will be converted into his capital. So we will pass the entry here in credit side of capital account by seized loan account, rupees 1,50,000 in seized column and dash in other columns. It means we have passed the journal entry seized loan account debit to seized capital account. It means we have cancelled seized loan account and converted his loan into his capital. So new capital account is created. So the entry will be by seized loan account 1,50,000 in seized column. Okay. Now see the asset side of balance sheet. In asset side, they have given us goodwill rupees 5,000 as the first item. We know that we have to return off the goodwill. So we will return off the existing goodwill between the partners. Existing goodwill is given rupees 5,000. So we will pass the entry here to goodwill account. Amount is 5,000. So 3,000 and 2,000 will be the distribution. Goodwill written off. Existing goodwill written off. So the entry is A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to goodwill account. Goodwill written off. Existing goodwill written off. Okay. Then see the next item in the asset side, balance sheet, old balance sheet. Land and building. We will transfer the assets in asset side of reconstituted balance sheet. On land and building there is an adjustment. So land and buildings amount will be in inner column. Amount is 30,000. Next, we are already written investment. Next item is debtors. We will keep two lines here. Debtors, these lines are for adjustment. Debtors, original amount, that is rupees 50,000 in inner column. There is an adjustment on debtors. Then stock. On stock there is also an adjustment. So amount will be in inner column, that is 1,50,000. Then bank balance. We have prepaid bank account, so we will transfer the bank balance to balance brought down 1,25,000. Now advertisement suspense account. We will transfer advertisement suspense account in debit side of partners capital account and distribute between the old partners. So to advertisement suspense account, the amount is, see in the problem, it is 5,000, so distribution will be 3,000 and 2,000 between the old partners in their old ratio before admission of new partner. Okay, now see the other item in the balance sheet. No, all items are posted and transferred. So now we will solve the adjustments. They agreed to take C as a partner. First adjustment, A will sacrifice 1/3 of his share and B sacrifices 1/10 from his share in favor of C. So we have already calculated our new profit sharing ratio and sacrifice ratio. We have solved second adjustment. C's loan will be converted into his capital. Now third adjustment, C brings in 60% of his share of goodwill in cash. So C is bringing cash for goodwill. We will make the posting in debit side of bank account to goodwill premium account. He is bringing 60% amount. We have already calculated that amount, that is 54,000. And now we will transfer this amount in capital account credit side by goodwill premium. Means we are giving the benefit of rupees 54,000 to old partners. We have distributed that amount, that is 36,000 and 18,000. See in working note. Okay, now the next adjustment is of adjusting the remaining amount of goodwill. We know that total C's share of goodwill is, total amount is 90,000. From that amount he brought rupees 54,000 in cash. So we have made the postings of 54,000. Now the remaining amount 36,000 he is not bringing in cash. So we have passed the entry. See the working note. C's current account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account. So we will make the posting here by C's current account, and the amount distribution is 24,000 and 12,000, 24,000 and 12,000, and dash in C's column. Okay, now due to this entry, second posting of this entry we have to make in asset side. So here it will be C's current account, total amount 36,000. Okay, now next adjustment, fourth adjustment is of calculation of goodwill. We have already solved that adjustment. Fifth adjustment, land and building was found undervalued by rupees 25,000. See, the amount of land and building is rupees 30,000, and they told us that this amount found undervalued by rupees 25,000 means this amount is less, it is actually more than 25,000. So we have to make the correction, add appreciation. We have to increase the amount by 25,000 as it has been undervalued. So outer column amount will be 55,000 and due to appreciation it will be profitable. So buy land and buildings rupees 25,000. Okay, now see the next adjustment. Stock was found and overvalued by rupees 35,000. So see the stock amount it is 1,50,000, and they told us that this amount has been overvalued by rupees 35,000. So we have to make the correction, less reduction rupees 35,000. So outer column amount will be 1,15,000, and reduction in asset is loss. So to stock 35,000. Now the next adjustment, provision for doubtful debts is to be made equal to 5% on debtors. So see the amount of debtors, it is 50,000, and they told us to make the provision to 5% on debtors. 5% of 50,000 will be 2,500. Now we will deduct rupees 2,500 from the debtors. So less provision for doubtful debts 2,500, outer column 47,500. Now see the old balance sheet. In old balance sheet the provision was rupees 5,000, and now they told us to make the provision only rupees 2,500. So we are reducing the provision. We are reducing the provision, so it will be profitable to the firm. So we are transferring it in credit side of revaluation account by provision for doubtful debts. Amount is 2,500, because old provision was rupees 5,000. Now we have kept the provision rupees 2,500 only. So excess amount, that is 2,500, will be profit to the firm. Next adjustment, claim on account of workman compensation is rupees 5,000. We have already solved this adjustment. An unrecorded accrued income of rupees 5,000 to be provided for. It means there is an accrued income. Accrued means due but not received. So we have to transfer in asset side accrued income. New asset has been created. The amount is given in the problem is rupees 5,000. So 5,000 here, and as our assets are increasing, it will be profit to the firm. So by accrued income, credit side of revaluation account, accrued income account rupees 5,000. Okay, now the next adjustment, a debtor whose dues of rupees 25,000 were written off as bad debts, means there was a debtor where written off his dues 25,000 as bad debts. Suddenly he paid rupees 20,000 in full settlement. So he paid the amount suddenly, that is rupees 25,000. So we are receiving cash. First entry will be in bank account debit side to bad debts recovered account. The amount will be rupees 20,000, and the second posting will be, it is sudden profit. So here by bad debts recovered rupees 20,000. Now I think we have finished all the adjustments. So now we have to tally the account. Yes, we have to tally the account now. First we have to tally revaluation account. Total of credit side is 52,500. We will deduct rupees 35,000 from this amount. So the balance will be 17,500. It will be transferred to partners capital account. So to partners capital account, and the amount will be distributed between A and B, that is between the old partners in their old ratio. So their old ratio is, see the old ratio 3:2. So the distribution will be 10,500 and 7,000 respectively. Make the second posting of this entry in capital account credit side by revaluation account 10,500 and 7,000 and dash. Now see whether any posting is remaining. Not at all. Now we will tally partners capital account. Now first partner, that is A. See, now they told us that to make the adjustment of capital after admission of Mr. C in new profit sharing ratio, and we have calculated in working note, see your working note, adjusted capitals are 2 lakhs, 1,50,000 and 1,50,000. So we will write down the balance of capital account here. 2 balance carried down, it is 2 lakhs, 1,50,000 and 1,50,000. Okay, now we will tally their accounts and calculate the difference. This difference, they told us in the last adjustment that it will be either excess or deficiency, which should be adjusted by payment of or receipt of the amount. So let us see what is the position. First, A's capital account. Debit total is more, so debit total is 2,06,000. 2,06,000. We will deduct the total of credit side from 2,06,000 and the balance is rupees 43,000. Now see, in case of Mr. B, credit total is more. Credit total is 1,67,000. So 1,67,000, 1,67,000. From that we will deduct debit total, that is 1,50,000 plus 4,000, that is 1,54,000. So the balance is 13,000. We will write down this balance here, that is difference. And in case of partner C, credit total is 1,50,000, debit total is 1,50,000. So there is no balance. We will give the name, as we are making adjustment in cash. In this problem they are given us bank balance, so we have prepared bank account. So we will give name by bank account. This is the difference, you can write here difference or balance, and to bank account. Now we will make second posting, first of this entry and then of this entry. Make the second posting of this entry. See, debit side of capital account, debit side of capital account We have entered two bank account. So credit side of bank account by B's capital account, amount is rupees 13,000. The meaning is that B's capital is more in the B's capital is more in the business. He has to keep 1,50,000 only. So he is withdrawing rupees 30,000 excess amount from the business. Now we will make the entry of this amount by bank account. Credit side of partners capital account by bank account 43,000. So debit side of bank account to A's capital account, amount is 43,000. See the meaning of this entry. As A's debit total is more, it means that he is having deficiency of 43,000 amount. So he is bringing rupees 43,000 into the business to make his capital as per the requirement, that is 2 lakhs. Okay. Now we will transfer these balances in balance sheet. Liability side, capitals A, B and C, 2 lakhs, 1,50,000 and 1,50,000 respectively. Now we will tally our bank account, that is the remaining account. We'll make the total of debit side. It is 2,42,000. 2,42,000. We'll deduct rupees 13,000. So the balance will be 2,29,000 by balance carried down, 2,29,000. We'll transfer this amount in asset side, 2,29,000. And now we will tally the balance sheet. Total of liability side is 5,10,000 and total of asset side is 5,10,000. So we have completed the problem. Now see the journal entries. This is the entry of workman compensation reserve. They told us that the claim is rupees 5,000. So 5,000 transferred to provision for claim account and remaining amount is distributed between the partners. Second entry is of investment fluctuation reserve. There is fluctuation of 2,500 in investment value. So the fluctuation has been transferred to investment account to adjust the value of investment and remaining amount distributed between the partners. Third entry is of C's loan account 1,50,000 to C's capital account 1,50,000. We have cancelled C's loan and converted into C's capital account. Then next entry is of existing goodwill written off, which is given 5,000 in the balance sheet. Then this entry is of advertisement suspense account transferred to partners capital account, which is deferred revenue expenditure in their old ratio. Then the next entry, 60% goodwill brought in by Mr. C. So bank account debit to goodwill premium 54,000, 60% of C's share of goodwill. This entry is the amount brought in by the new partner transferred to partners capital account in their old PSI. Then this entry is of C's current account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account, that is adjustment of goodwill. C's current account is debited for the amount which is not brought in cash by him. Then next entry is revaluation account debit 35,000 to stock account 35,000, revaluation of stock made. Then this entry is about revaluation of all assets and liabilities and profit in revaluation transferred to revaluation account. Then this entry is of balancing of revaluation account, that is revaluation profit of rupees 17,500 distributed between the partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Then this entry, they told us to make the adjustment of cash, adjustment of capital accounts of the partners. So we have calculated adjusted capital of partners and required cash brought in by A, that is 43,000, and excess cash withdrawn by Mr. B, that is rupees 13,000. Okay, that's all.